Hey guys, starting off for tonight. We're starting right at the very end of practice. So we'll get right into qualifying in maybe about 5 minutes or so. Just did a full race stint for practice. Made a couple of mistakes, but I think tire wear is pretty okay considering the pace I can get out of the softs. And I think everyone else is running the softs as well, so I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm pretty sure more people have funneled in since I was last out on track, because I took a quick break. But yeah, I think we should be pretty competitive. I feel pretty happy with it now that I've gotten some practice on this version of the circuit. So we'll see how things go.
Okay, I'm back. Whew. Any practice time left?
Yeah, like
19 minutes.
No, I mean, because it's almost time to kick it over, I think.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes to go. I see you driving the Ferrari today. I see you like to live dangerously.
I do.
Also, Bobby, did you check under the spoiler in that post I made? And see the image I have in there?
Yeah.
It's your favorite car. It's my phone lock screen.
But when
Aren't you happy?
I thought, now wait a minute. What if I've done something somewhere and I forgot about it?
No.
But no, I
Nah.
saw it and puked.
I'm just trying to provoke you, that's all.
And you did. That's where I was. I was downstairs hurling. That pink pig came out. That is just a disgusting skin. I mean, it's wrong. Like I say, it's about the only way you can make a Porsche ugly.
Anyone got a Porsche setup they mind sharing?
I had one, but I'm coming in the Ferrari now.
I could, Bobby just gave me his.
I'd offer, but mine's super
share it.
half-baked.
Okay.
Is it working for you, Rob?
The brakes, I'm a little, hectic on the brake. I didn't realize it was, no ABS.
You know, that may actually be something that'll mess with. I might mess with brakes. It's the only thing that I'm not totally 100% on,
That'll help.
is coming into the Porsche curves. Sometimes they get
should we go to a
a
separate
little bit
channel
touchy
for
on the
that,
brakes,
Bobby?
and that kind of throws things off a little bit. So I just got to be really careful where I might play with the brake bias, change it by 1 or 2%.
Struggling with the brakes being too rearward bias. Sometimes when you like start kind of oversteering a bit too much in the brake, instead of coming off, which will make it worse, you can slam on the brake a little bit harder to start locking up the fronts, and the car will straighten up again.
That's what I've been
But be
doing.
careful with that.
It's
can work
super
both
sketchy.
ways.
It is super sketchy, but I did that a few times in practice laps. It's absolutely terrifying, but it does work if you
who's,
really wanted to.
I can get Bobby's, setup here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so for gears, the final gear is 1247.
Yeah, I'll just hang out till we kick it over to qualifying. Well, I'll fiddle with the brakes for a minute or two.
Hold on. Okay, 1247.
Yep, 6 gears.
Not much of a
32,
reason not to, I figure.
Okay.
5th gear, 3036.
Alright.
4th gear, 2535.
Okay.
3rd gear, 2137.
Got it.
2nd gear, 1941.
Got it.
And 1341 stock.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to kick it through to qualifying.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
I'll just roll with that.
On the slick soft, and the front
Y'all are gonna run
pressures.
soft?
Why'd you
Yep.
kick me, Bobby?
Yep.
Do
Well, I
what?
guess if you have to
Kick
pit,
me.
you might as well run soft, huh?
Yeah,
I kicked you.
I think that's the logic.
Yeah, I'm not on the server
we're gonna
anymore.
pit.
No, you'll come back. Just give it a minute.
So,
I'm
slick soft.
screwing with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, hey, it does do that sometimes. It's like, where did I go?
Yeah, and hopefully the lighting that we have set up for the server tonight doesn't cause anyone any issues when they're watching this. Some of the reflectors can look a bit funky, and I think that's because of the lower resolution on VR. Well, actually, no, I don't know. It might just... I actually have no idea.
Arrow, front on splitter 1.
That was my original thought, but now that I say it out loud and think about it again, it doesn't make that much sense. But yeah, you can kind of see the flickering lights in the distance. That looks a bit off.
Stock minus
I
3.1.
feel like this
September,
night version of the circuit was meant to be run with that shader mod that's been going around to make the base Assetto Corsa look like it's running in a nighttime setting, but I really have no idea.
Dampers, bump 8, so it's for the fronts it's 8.6.
I'll let Kevin through here.
So, left and right.
Yeah, both the same.
Okay,
8,
so
8,
so
6,
it's
10, 5.
symmetrical.
Yep. Yep.
The bump is 8.
Yep. Fast bump 6.
Just trying to save my tires until maybe the
Fast rebound 5.
last third of the lap or so,
Bump is 9.
and I'll just throw some heat in them that way.
Rebound 8. Fast rebound 7. It's, again, symmetric.
Because in Sector 1, tires like to overheat a little bit if you're pushing super hard non-stop.
Differential coast 55.
Got it.
Brake bias 64. Brake power 100. Although I'm going to tweak mine down a little.
Yeah, I set mine to about 90 or like 92 or something.
Yeah, let's put mine to 90 as well. Suspension. Anti-roll in the front is 7. Front wheel rate is 110 on both. And ride height 15 on both.
Got it.
Rear wheel rate is 110 on both. Ride height 20 on both. And anti-roll is 2.
Okay, got it.
And then it's suspension advanced. The packer rate is 110 for both. Travel range 54 for both. And for the rear, travel range for 75. And packer rate 110 for both.
Okay. Appreciate it.
No, no problem. And you reminded me to put the pit stop in, so.
Oh, yeah.
Still absolutely in love with this car. I think it's still my favorite one to run in Assetto Corsa in the base game at the moment. I'll probably let Kevin get a few more seconds up ahead since I don't actually know what his pace is like. But I'd rather just keep him out of sight. One less distraction for me since we have the space.
Stark gonna be joining us tonight?
No, he said, he said that he was up all night and all day and running on fumes and just couldn't do it. He thought he was going to be able to, but he can't.
I'm sure he can. Just give the simulation of the month's morning, you know. Just drive
Exactly.
12 hours.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose sometimes, actually, racing with you guys. When I'm really tired, I want to race just to see if I can sort of overcome that. But I was awake like 24 hours prior to that.
It's tough when you're sleepy. Kind of feel the effects of like having a buzz if you've been drinking.
That wasn't quite right.
You're a little slow in your reactions.
Yeah.
At least I am.
Plus, the worst thing is, like, this track has so many straights, and
Yeah.
so there's not much to keep you busy, and you can quite easily fall asleep.
You mean you haven't counted the reflectors down the left and right side on this Mulsanne straight yet?
Isn't that something that's supposed to actually
Wide but
make you
acceptable.
see better? Like counting the sheep, you just count the reflectors instead, so that
No, you gotta really
backfire.
concentrate.
That could really backfire.
I don't know how on earth you do that.
No, you really have to
Counting these
concentrate.
reflectors.
You wake up when you hit the wall.
Yeah.
If you're in the motion rig, sure.
I was looking forward to practicing with everybody in line. So much for a plan.
There we go, that was good, that was good.
They took a lot of your time away.
No, this is no. Rob, that's got nothing to do with it. This is everything that was going on here at the house before.
Not alone, Bobby. At least you're doing something productive, you know. I end up not practicing
Oh.
because I'm procrastinating. That's bad.
Well, you're perfect.
Yeah, I saved braking for a bit too late, and I was slamming on the brakes a little bit hard, and the rear end of the car got a little loose. So I think I'm going to try and set in a solid lap, which is hopefully going to be next lap, and then I'll start playing with braking. I don't know how much time that cost me, but it's probably a bit less than I expected.
Oh, Jesus. You know, I failed the last things too because I think I came to the lesson twice and I thought, man, shouldn't
That was also complete trash.
Well, I mean, because you can always say.
Hopefully I can get a good exit from the, what is it called, karting, the final turn after the little Porsche Curves complex. I think that one's karting.
First class is why, the next class is why not, then you don't need the rest of the classes.
Like, why do I need to come to this class? Why not? Why would I? Then, done.
Yeah. Well, I cannot make a lap.
Yeah.
Do you have the setup for the car?
I thought I had one. Apparently
Ah.
not.
Let's see.
Ah.
I suppose you could always switch to Porsche some.
What's that?
That was acceptable.
No,
Yeah,
I want to drive it.
Really could have been better.
I don't think I've ever driven it in a racing.
It's fun. Just watch out for it to bite you in the ass in the very slow corners.
Well, that's
got
why
it.
it has the nickname of Godfather.
I got so massively fucked that one time I was running with you guys at Red Bull Ring and not there.
Okay.
Like whole race, just perfect, nail everything.
Still a 405, which is surprising.
Perfect consistency and not just like one lap or two before I was just fan of like, fuck's sake, come on. Well, fair enough, I was, stupid me was not running any TC, but still, you know.
Really slow entry into that, but I got a very good exit there, so we're already making up quite a few tenths.
Yeah, you gotta have that traction control. If you don't, you're asking for it.
That's my life pretty much in a nutshell, you know. I think I've matured a lot. As you get older, they're
Poor
fine,
exit.
So I'm using TC in the races now.
But, you know, I can still work with it. As long as I make up time for those two major mistakes that I made into the Forge Chicane, the first one, which I think is still called the Forge Chicane, as well as the second, the Sun Chicane,
No,
then I think I'll be pretty
I'm
happy.
just saying that
Well, that's
by
why
not
I'm there, you know.
practicing, you're really preparing.
What on earth was that?
Man, all with this cut.
Okay, I really need to sort some braking, because that was horrific.
Thought I had it set to 3.
Really? Shit.
Yep.
I never got a cut there on, you know, on the Porsche curves, there's this, curve on the right
Yeah.
side,
Oh.
like in the straighter bits.
Yeah.
Then there's some space in the wall.
Yeah.
I never used to get a cut there.
I can never remember which way is which with brake bias, so just bear with me here.
Weird. Don't forget, you do a burnout coming out of the pits. Get a drive through.
Is that
Leaving the
courtesy?
pit box.
Didn't you say it's courtesy of the FIA?
Yeah, ACO, I think. Not the FIA. I don't know. Either one of them.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
it's just a bunch of dumb white guys, old white guys, don't have fun anymore.
That
Yeah.
really weirds me out.
No pit babes and no burnouts. Really? What else you gonna take away from us?
No, you can still have girls in all the rest of the series except for F1. But America is
Alright,
much
I'll try
better
that.
with that. Because I mean, like the monster girls, the ones in like IMSA, PVC, everything. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the American owners that did it to Formula One, right? The new,
Exactly. It was.
Really?
yeah.
Yep. Liberty Media.
Bunch of homos.
Yeah, they
Absolutely.
bended to peer pressure.
Yeah, they're just weak. They don't want to have a fight about anything.
Like, why'd you do that? Because my wife told me to. She was very angry when I was watching F1. There were chicks there. Like, maybe you should get a new wife. Or not at all, even. Like. Like what, the prostitutes, all benefits of having a wife but no responsibilities? I know, that's terrible.
How many laps is the race gonna be?
18. Unless Henry drives in like 435s, that might be longer.
Let's hope he has a few bad laps.
Well, Florian's there too, so they might push each other to where it's a 20-lap race by the time we're done.
You see, it didn't intend it to be, but it has become multi-class race.
Yeah, it's them and us.
Like Pro and M, you know? Like proper VC.
Sorry, Rob.
No. Just trying to stay out of the way.
Wait, you said this American company that owns F1, rights for F1, what is it called? Liberty Media?
Correct.
Should be called Hypocrisy Media then.
Yeah, it should.
So I might have to change the way I brake just a little bit, but I think tweaking that brake bias by about 2% should do the trick for me. Hopefully we can get a low 404. That'd be nice. Pretty decently sized field, actually. We usually don't get this many for Friday nights, since over in the EU it's crazy late around now.
correct server? I haven't seen anybody on the track.
Yes, look at you.
Sorry, Florian. I'm on my fastest lap. Even though it's slow.
Oh, he knows you're entitled to your lap. Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure I saw him coming out of the pits. I'm pretty sure he's on an out lap.
Apex way too early there. Really killed my exit speed. That's no good. Hopefully this braking zone proves itself to be okay with this new brake bias. That's alright. But my estimation that I did lose the better part of a second was indeed correct, so hey, I'll take it. That entire turn was nothing but understeer. Feels great.
Oh, fucking hell, so close to 405.
It was going so well. Yeah, I feel like I'm locking up constantly now. So I think if I manage to set in 1 or 2 more solid laps, and if I still have time left, I'm going to go back to my racing setup with put brake bias on 67 rather than 68. There we go. That's a good clean exit. That's what I'm looking for. That was not what I was looking for, though. Still a valid lap, even though that was a cut, but I slowed myself down afterwards. Kind of compromised the start of this lap, so we'll do this one and stick with it, I think. That was insanely weak. I'll just try 67 for the rest of the lap. but I don't think I'll be able to make up this time that I've already lost. Granted, I don't think that would move me much at all on the timesheet anyway, and honestly I don't really want to move up anymore. All the guys that are ahead of me on the sheet right now, I know are way faster than I am, so if I end up in front of them, it's just going to be nothing but fear for me during the race. At least during the start of it, before I bend it into a wall. Because that's usually how that goes. Note to self, don't do that. No point in finishing this lap, I think. Right, neat. So we'll save that with a 67. And then load that up. Yep, that's all. Okay. Put that up to 67. We'll just do some warm-up laps, I guess you can call them. Shame that my quali lap is 6/10 slower than my theoretical possible, or not my theoretical possible, what am I saying, my previous record, that I don't know what I set it on, but I don't know. That's really far off, and I should be able to match that. Also, just as a bit of behind-the-scenes background, Magic in P3 at the moment was earlier today saying in the thread that he has no pace, and he's going to be very slow today. I think he's doing okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think he's in a pretty good spot. Hey yo, how's it going?
Okay, gonna qualify?
He got his mic off.
I'm just getting to the end of qualifying here. But I've pretty much given up on trying to set faster laps because I'm pretty far away from the car ahead and behind me, so I'm just throwing together my race setup with a few tweaks and doing some warm-up laps more or less. We're just hanging out.
Alright.
Yeah, that feels a lot nicer. That's really smooth. Wow. Congratulations to them. I mean, if you ask me, the real good bit is the race start, which will be in about 5 or 6 minutes, so haven't missed too much. Just me fiddling around and sliding off the track a bit. And these little white specks you're seeing for lights don't look too horrible, do they? Because they look a real weird in
Hey,
VR.
Bobby.
Especially out here with the reflectors.
In about 3 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I think it might be a VR thing where the pixel density makes the lights look kind of weird. And I haven't seen them on an actual monitor, so I don't really know what you're seeing at the moment. Yeah. I mean, they're supposed to be shiny white squares, so I'll let this guy through because he's actually qualifying, unlike me. And he immediately wrecks his lap. Hopefully I didn't distract him, but if I did, that's not really my fault, so... Ah well, happens. He's qualified really well anyway, he doesn't need to go any faster. Yeah, okay, so this is meant to be like this sort of coming on to nighttime kind of thing, but it's really cloudy. Because I think this sort of preset for the map is meant to go with a shader mod that I don't have that makes the game look like it's full on nighttime.
Okay, yes, sir.
Hey, all I'm saying is if this thing gets too unruly or I get, you know, wigged out or whatever.
I think I'm gonna run through the Porsche curves real fast and then try and take a super quick break, and hopefully I won't be late like last time.
And I'll
But I feel like I'm kind of asking for it. We'll see, whatever.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's a very warm welcome. I wasn't expecting I got destroyed again. I'm like, well, by the end of the qualifying, I just go to that pool, whatever, like I come back.
Yep, that was really solid. I like this setup a lot. I have a lot of confidence in the car, which is perfect. At least when this thing's on full fuel, and I'd rather have confidence then.
Got one good enough, I guess.
Top line pretty decent.
Then it's like 2 seconds.
Yep, alright.
Place.
On my
I'm gonna try and be
lap,
super fast.
I'll be faster than it probably.
Well, hey, the GT3 cars are faster than the GT2 cars.
On the straights, yeah, they are.
No,
I think I
period. Per lap.
No, they shouldn't be.
I know they shouldn't be, but they are.
There's a Lambo I know I can hit 300 on the Mulsanne, even here with chicanes.
Do you think it's gonna be best to split the fuel across the 2 stints?
Oh yeah, I mean, because you're probably gonna want to change tires unless you're gonna run mediums.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna change tires.
I think you're not supposed to put more than like 40 liters when you change in tires. Otherwise you lose time on fueling. So I'm gonna be starting with 80 liters and I'm gonna put another 40 in the pits.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me guess, Porsche can run on like what, half that?
I don't know, or 80 liters is 14.3 laps, at least for me right now. That's the calculation it's giving me, but I had a couple of bad laps though.
Dirk, are we talking again? Are we speaking?
Oh, I can hear you.
I know, you were very quiet for a long time.
Well, I shouldn't be racing today. I don't want to talk about it.
Did that setup help you at all?
It helped me a little bit, yeah, but the car still feels like a pile of shit.
Okay. At least mine's from a pool and not a St. Bernard.
Shouldn't be racing, that's all. I'm only racing because you're forcing me to.
Alright.
Yes. Well, I mean, look, if I have you, the Birdman, and the Convict gone,
Oh, that's good timing.
then what the heck's the... Why the heck should we race?
Alright.
I'm looking forward to the...
Oh, Bobby's pit me in qualifying. Oh, it's on.
race today now. Sucks. I wish
Yeah.
you guys have some fun at least. Because I will definitely not have.
Alright, let's... Everybody make sure you get enough fuel in.
Consider it like a practice run, Dirk, a very long one. It's what I used to do when I had troubles like this. Just keep
No, that's not
driving and
practice run.
you'll get there.
And don't forget, it's 70 minutes, so we can make it through this first set of lap. I mean, the first lap clean.
Yeah, last time I took my break on last Saturday, I think, and I got back, and the little timer up there that's now at 30 seconds said 12. So I had to jump in, load my race setup for my qualifying setup, and it was like boom, lights out. And I normally wear gloves because I got blisters on the inside of my hands because I grip my wheel way too hard. And I didn't even get them on, I just went. I totally screwed up my start because I was just panicked. It was not good.
Alright, boys, 10 seconds. Have fun.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, have fun.
Have fun, guys.
Good luck.
Here we go. That was a rubbish start, and I don't know why. I should have gotten some wheel spin there, but it wasn't too bad. Could have been worse.
Man,
I'm sorry
Carnage
about
up here.
That was a big fight there.
Did I shut the door on you too hard, Bobby?
Huh?
Did I shut the door on you too hard?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. We'll just get down here.
Alright.
Do what we can. It was either
Damn it.
either that or it was, you know, me pushing out on you. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, I pumped somebody. Someone pumped me from the rear too.
Yeah, I think that was me.
I don't know who it was, though.
I wanted to squeeze him, but I think I turned in a little bit too much.
Probably me. Don't worry about it though.
Ah, well.
Sorry, yeah, I tried to do there whatever I could.
He's a good sport about it, but I don't want to take advantage of that and just thrash him around instead. Damn.
Fast, Craig. Otherwise you'll smash into me when I break
go
too
ahead,
soon.
Dirk.
I'm not sure if we can make it.
I wasn't trying to dive bomb like that.
Thought I was at a different breaking point and messed it up, but we got a really good exit instead. Let's see if I can do something with this.
Probably already damaged anyway.
How are you guys doing that? The cars are so much better balanced with more fuel.
I'm just taking it nice and easy so I don't lose that spot again. That was quick and clean. That was good. That's how you should pass people. Not like I was trying to do at the start there.
We've been side by side inside that.
Now I'm expecting to be slower than everybody else that's in front of me, so we'll see if that's actually true or not. Yep, Simon's quicker than I am through the Porsche curve, so... I don't know, we'll see. I'll give it everything and see if I can keep up. Yeah, I'm definitely dropping the guys behind me. That was a really big lockup. That's not good for my tires.
Craig, how did you end up in front of me? Didn't I pass you in one of the hairpins? Was that not you?
It couldn't have been me, no.
No, he's been ahead of us the whole time.
Oh, I see, okay.
It's definitely easiest to make a mistake there of all places on track, so I'm just trying to take it easier through there and make up time elsewhere. Wow. And I just set a time that's way better than my qualifying time. Okay. It's just like the level of focus that I get from someone being this close in front of me is crazy. This is exactly where I want to be. Just right behind someone who I know has a lot of skill, but I think I'm just a smidge faster. He's probably going to get me back in the tow now. But we'll see. I think I'm running a little bit less downforce than he is. Yeah, he's going to take a lunge, that's fine. Boom! Oh man, I feel good about that one. Looks like Florian's made a mistake, but both Florian and Henry in 1 and 2 are disgustingly fast. So if I can keep up this pace and consistency, there's a slim chance I can keep up with Magic in front. But there is not a chance in the hell that I can keep up with the top two guys. Starting to get a little bit sloppy. I think he's coming back at me. Yeah, he's definitely catching. I gotta be on my toes. You know what, if I spend all race battling Simon, I'm okay with this. Oh, Magic's made a mistake. We're in P3. Yeah, I think he just outbraked himself and had to go through the gap in the tire barrier at the chicane. So now he's behind both of us. It was really sloppy. Simon's right on my tail now. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, if I can carry a battle throughout an entire race, then that's golden. I don't really care what place it's for. Absolutely, yeah. It costs you a lot of time, but it doesn't ruin your tires too much, like a spin would. So it could be worse, but definitely costs time. I'm hoping Magic can keep up the pace and then come up and bother Simon behind me so he's not bothering me instead. But I'm not going to slow down and push him in, because that's just too risky. Yep, they're just setting 402s on race pace, which is insane. The guys up front, I mean. Okay, that was pretty slow through there, but I think they're getting a little bit sloppy if what I'm seeing is correct. So yeah, Magic is definitely bothering Simon behind me, which can let me rest a little bit. And just like that, we're about halfway done with the first of 2 stints. But I'm glad to see Bobby has made it through. The other guy's back up to where he should be at least.
That was pretty ambitious from both of us. That was interesting though.
Yep, Simon's going off track. They're getting all sloppy. Oh, Simon is spun again.
No, it's
I'm just kidding.
Or no, sorry, Magic is spun again.
back on away a little bit.
Yep, so Simon lost a bunch of time and Magic spun, so there you go. Buys us even more time. Yeah, I think overall, on the grand scale of things, the person who's closest to my skill level maybe Magic, but I think he's a little bit faster than I am, but he makes more mistakes than I do. So it's kind of unfortunate because we can never fight each other for more than a lap or two, because he'll always get by me pretty quickly and then
Good
crash,
job,
and then
Ken.
that'll just repeat. But he definitely has the potential to be one of the front runners with the pace that he is. Absolutely. Shouldn't be going wide like that. I shouldn't be doing that at all. That was a little sketchy.
Watch out, Magic.
Looks like Simon's lost it again. So yeah, maybe they're really pushing with pretty risky setups. But I don't really know. I think if I can go the rest of the race without making any mistakes, and especially if I end up on the podium where I am now, then I will definitely feel redeemed after last week in this car in the circuit. But I need to stop doing stuff like that because that's how I make mistakes. Quite a bit of understeer there, so I can definitely tell these tires are starting to slip away. 2/3 of the way through this stint now. Nearly. Yep, looks like Bobby's right on the tail of those two guys now. And I think he's got the pace to do something about it.
Oh man, I'm
Undo it on the corner, bud.
That was all over the brakes. I slid.
There was only ever gonna be one result with you trying that.
I didn't try anything.
Two guys up front still setting purple lap times, which is insane. Right, no more of that. That's no good. Yeah, I just feel like this setup is super quick and super solid when I'm full on fuel and I have fresh tires, but once it starts to drop off, I really start to lose it. Yeah, there's a lot of time lost. So like, as long as I don't make any more of those mistakes, it's still worth running these softer tires, but it's just the extra risks you gotta take. Thanks. Alright, just 2 more laps, but I'm still consistently losing time everywhere. Wow, Magic's gaining a lot of time and I have no idea how. I'm just not gonna worry about it until I actually have to start driving differently to defend. Just trying to keep it smooth on my end. Well, yeah, short race to the pits, then I gotta do it again. Huge luck up there, but I made it work. Yep, okay, so I've gotten over a second back on Magic this lap just by being smooth, so that's all it is. That's what they say about racing, and I think this is a really good example. Just try and be smooth and consistent, and the speed comes naturally. Alright, a lot depends on my next lap and Magic's current lap. Because I'm pitting, he's not. So this is where the difference is made up. Oh man, this race is going by really fast. You know, that's a good thing. Alright, here we go. Okay, that was really annoying. I lost 1 or 2 tenths of a second from that. As one of the curbs there acting really weird, and somehow I was losing control on the transition between the curb and the actual tarmac, which doesn't make any sense. So I just think that's something with a mod that's just not perfected. But stuff like that really should be perfected in a simulator. but nobody paid for this mod, so I guess we can't be too demanding. I know, it's not even real life. I should just delete it. Uninstall. Worthless waste of time. It just makes me look like I'm doing something. To nobody but myself. I mean, if you want to make a nice short drive over, it's doable. It's really weird because now that I'm on fresh rubber, I have to absolutely take advantage of it so I can stay ahead of Magic when it comes out of the pits. But the thing is, since I'm not used to driving on fresh rubber, I'm used to driving on old tires now. I don't know precisely how hard I can push. I have to refamiliarize myself. I think I've been doing a pretty solid lap so far. Yeah, something like that. That was really good. Okay. I'm fairly confident we can stay in front of Magic. I'd be surprised if he can pull a second and a half on us, but you never know. That was a little sketchy, but I don't think there was any time lost there. You know, I got all excited for nothing. Magic is still not pitted. I don't know how, but I don't think it's going to be that fast. Yeah, that just gives me a little bit more confidence. Because if he was running at the same pace that I was when I was on pretty much dead tires, but his tires are still getting worse, then that in theory means he's slower, but at the same time I don't know if bad tires are outweighing his low fuel time advantage. I don't know, we'll see. Just too many variables at the moment. I hope so. Also, he had a couple spins, so that really isn't good for his tire life either. He's going for another... Oh, no, no, just kidding. He's using bits. I was looking at the wrong name, but here we go. Moment of truth. Ah, well, okay. Let's see if I can catch him. That's not gonna help though. It's also entirely possible that the Corvette is a bit easier on tires since it's a front-engine car. So his tires were still okay and he was able to do 1 or 2 extra laps with even less fuel. And that would do the trick for him. It's also entirely possible that I'm just awful at tire management, which is... actually, I know that's a fact. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, he's blisteringly fast on new tires. Oh man, I hate the curbs on this circuit. Oh, now my tires are ruined. So I gotta wait half a lap for the temperature and the pressures to go back to normal. And I can try and take back 5th. But yeah, that just cost me about 12 seconds. Yeah. 11 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, because I'm pretty sure in real life the curbs at the circuit are not at all tall. Because I see prototype and GT cars during the actual 24 Hours of Le Mans cut over them so often, with no consequence. But like the inside curb right there, and now the inside curb on Tetra Rouge, which is the one I just spun on, are really tall now, and I didn't realize how tall the one at Tetra Rouge was. So I normally clip it, or cut it a little bit, but that time it just spit me right back out. So I think version 1 of this circuit I just like a lot more, since the curbs just feel a lot more consistent and believable, and I get better frame rates there even if it is a bit uglier. Also, I did in fact say that we'd be done with this circuit until next year, but yeah, these events popped up, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it another go, because I like the circuit. But I'm just not a huge fan of this version in-game. Yeah, and I just went over the exact same curve in the exact same way as last lap, unintentionally, because I don't want to risk that again. But it was totally fine. Totally fine, no problems. So I just don't get it. I don't know why he's trying to shake the slipstream. I'm nowhere near him. Oh, I completely screwed that up. It's like, yeah, in that first stint I showed I have better route pace than Bobby, but his consistency is incredible, and he's probably one of the best defenders I've gone up against. So we got our work cut out for us. Are you serious? So Magic's made a mistake. So what you're trying to tell me is if I didn't have that dumb spin, would have been in third still. Well, that's nice. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Hamlet.
No worries.
Yep, Magic and Simon are back tangling with each other again. So, slow each other down, please. Thanks. Small crash, maybe. A man can dream.
What happened, Simon?
Oh, there you go, don't worry about it. Unlock the sausage up.
Holy crap, I almost slammed into that wall. Must have been inches.
I'd rather we both finish, to be honest. It's like we can fight, don't we?
Yeah, for some reason I feel on this second stint I just don't have the pace or the consistency that I did before. I haven't been paying attention, but I know that this race is set in game time in the evening, so it's possible that the track is cooling and that's throwing me off, but I think that's such a minuscule difference I don't think I'd notice that. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm just continuously looking at my deltas to my fastest lap time, and I'm just slower all the time, everywhere.
Nice car.
Thank you.
Oh, I was at a sloppy exit of that turn. Here's an opportunity, if I've ever seen one. Just barely made it. Now I gotta hold on. I'm amazed I made that turn from that line. That would be Indianapolis. Really slow through there, but I'm just trying to be safe rather than sorry. 2 more laps. Actually, maybe just 1. I don't know. 2.
Sorry, Thomas.
No, you're fine. I'm just braking early because I don't trust my car anymore.
I understand. I thought I had the pedal covered for that, but apparently not.
I cannot be mad at that for even a second. When we got going again after he bumped me, he had the worst traction out of that restart. And he still got the toe, and that was a perfect move around the outside. So yeah, I gotta give that one to him. And now I've just gotten distracted and my tires are going. So yeah, that's the end of that. It's probably P6 unless something catastrophic happens.
You gonna make it to the line, Tom?
You know, I just realized I think we're gonna have a 19th lap. And it's gonna be real close on fuel for me, and maybe some other guys too. Oh boy. I don't like that. Wait, maybe I'm just done. Yeah, no, never mind. I have plenty of fuel. I was thinking about that wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the weird thing with this car and this setup. on fresh tires and a load of fuel, I have it. There's not been a combination that I've been so happy with in a long time. But once tires wear down and I get a little low on fuel, this thing feels like I'm driving a train wreck. Well.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
What have I done?
Oh. Good times, Magic. You were just a bit more consistent, that's why
Good
I
race.
let you go, because I thought we were going to have a rear end.
I just ran out of gas trying to do that.
Good race, Eugene. I think that was you I was battling with for pretty much the whole race. With the pit stops.
Yeah, is that you, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah, good race, man. That
Yeah,
was
it's
very
nice you,
interesting.
or you
I don't know what happened to Florian, but I saw him going
got
into the
past the
pits
pit stop.
on the final lap of the race, and then
Yeah,
he
and
just
then I made
left the
such a
game.
dumbass
So.
mistake, just like giving it too much gas, but still, it was a very nice battle all the way through.
Yeah, it was a
man.
good race.
I wish I didn't make so many dumbass amateur mistakes all in all, but whatever. I can't remember last time I've driven this car really.
I wish I remembered to turn replays on. I forgot.
Yeah, I kind of like couldn't concentrate for almost the entire race for some reason. So 2 laps in and
I
then
barely made it. On
I think a lot
Like,
of people were making pretty sloppy
0.4
mistakes, to be honest.
Or 0.4 laps of fuel left, whatever. I just had the perfect amount of laps, pretty much.
I had .1. I started to do a donut, and it died on me. Gas. Right
Yeah,
there
that's
as
really
I
that was
crossed
really
the line.
close then. Add at least or like a little bit of wiggle room, like maybe a quarter of a lap extra of fuel.
I usually have time. I mean, enough gas, but good night. I did tonight.
Yeah, I did
Yep.
80 liters in the start, and then I did 23 liters at the pit stop. Ended with like 0.6.
Did you change tires?
Yeah, I just switched to a fresh set of softs.
All right, that's where you're having to wait on the tires anyway. That's why it's better to get your fuel, close and not run so heavy in the first stint. At least for
Yeah.
me.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, I was gonna run it a little bit lighter in the start, but I figured it's pretty
Two
stable.
mysterious
with
guys up
high
front
fuel
leaving
anyway,
without
it's
saying
not
anything.
Too bad. And then I
Yeah.
figured I could do a quicker pit stop. But I think the wheels take the longest. So I don't know if it matters.
Alright, I'm going to wrap up the cast there. I did enjoy that race. A few annoyances, a few major mistakes, but overall I think I enjoyed it. So that was that. One more race at Le Mans. Tomorrow we're going back again with the DRM Revival mods. So I'll be running the Ferrari 308 once again. That'll be tomorrow at 3 p.m. EDT. So that should be fun. I'm not sure how big the field is, but those cars are always sweet, and I had an amazing battle last time we did that last week. So look forward to that. Sunday I may or may not do the race. I won't make any promises though. I haven't figured that out yet. And beyond that, we'll go from there. Maybe Tuesday, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.